What's going on, everybody? My name is Tyler, and I wanted to show you guys real quick. I've made some changes, and I hope you guys are excited because I want to proudly welcome you guys to the new Mind of a Nerd studio. Look at it. I love it. It's so beautiful. So, as you guys can tell, I got a new TV stand so it's not so bulky, and I put my amazing, beautiful shine down vinyls on the wall. I love how they illuminate. They're so gorgeous. And I got shells for my Funko Pops. I love it. I love it. I lost a lot of space. My box sets won't be displayed and all that, but you know what? It looks a lot cleaner and I really like it. I love it. You know, I really like it. At first, I was a little iffy on it. I really was, but really looking at it, I like it a lot. you know, um, change is good. You know, I'm very happy about that. It's been a while. Wanted to do a Q&A for you guys real quick and also show you guys the pickups that I've had. Luke, what's going on? I know you're on Jared's stream. Have a good stream. My little brother's in the building. Wow, English. What's going on? Thank you. Appreciate you. But yeah, I wanted to start labeling these as Q&As and not just Blu-ray updates because I feel like it's kind of boring. So feel free to ask questions. Dimension Scott, what's going on, bro? I'll let a couple people get in, drop some questions in before we get started. But yeah, I really like the new setup. Again, it is like really different because I don't have my box sets displayed and all that, but it's whatever. At least I get my hammer, my lovely Thor's hammer is sitting right behind me, made out of Legos. I love it. I love it. And I did some changing around with the Funko Pops. I have two shelves now for Funko Pops, and I actually really like them. I really like the way it looks. I don't know. I'm happy that I changed it. You know, AJ reacts to what's going on. I haven't really been on much. I spent most of my day in bed. Then I went to go do laundry because I knew if I wasn't doing it today, I don't know when I was gonna do it. I should have did it yesterday, truthfully, but then came home, watched some wrestling, had some fun with that. Now I'm doing this, and then I'm watch some Mission Impossible later, which I'm excited about. And then I gotta get up tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. bright and early, and go to work. As of this moment, we'll see. Hopefully, somebody picks up my shift so I don't have to go. Because working in Target on the 4th of July weekend is not fun. Give it about a couple more minutes. Again, it's Q&A, guys. You guys can ask away. Ask me anything, what y'all been doing, what's been going on, what y'all been watching. Let me know. Let me know. Give it one more minute and we're gonna get started. So, um, as of right now, it's the mac and cheese bites at AMC. I've been eating those religiously. Um, but not talking about food, it's probably Twizzlers. I've been hooked on Twizzlers. I don't know why. I just have. Um, so I got a lot coming this week. I'm reviewing. Shoot, what am I reviewing? I'm reviewing. Let's take a look. Why is my calendar set to November? Go back to July, please. So this week I'm reviewing Winter Soldier on Tuesday for the 4th of July, Secret Invasion, and then Age of Ultron because it's a slow week. I'm not reviewing nothing until Mission Impossible comes out. Like nothing new anyway until Mission Impossible comes out. So happy about that. Why is it doing that? Okay, I guess it's being stupid. All right, let's get into it. Excuse me. So the first thing that I got, this is the one video game I got, was the Uncharted Legacy of Thieves collection. This is Uncharted 4, A Thief's End, and Uncharted Lost Legacy remastered for the PlayStation 5. I got this during Days of Play because it was like $20, and I was like, I'll buy this because I love Uncharted 4. I think it's one of the best games ever, and I love A Thief's Lost Legacy. I really like a Lost Legacy, and I think that it's one of, if not the most underrated game in the franchise. I really like Lost Legacy. But yeah, I meant to get more during Days of Play, but I was just like, yeah. It's like I'm not gonna play it. I've actually been playing Lost Legacy and Thieves End. Moving on to the actual Blu-rays. First thing we got is 500 Days of Summer. There are a good amount of these movies in here that came from Best Buy because they put things on sale. So I'm very happy about that. And there's like at least 5 or so Blu-rays in here that came from Best Buy that they were like really stupid cheap. This was one of them. 500 Days of Summer. I've never seen this movie. I know it's directed by Mark Webb. Um, I know a lot of people when they talk about the romance stuff in the Taza movies, they're like, "Oh, that stuff came from this movie." I was like, "Oh, okay." I think this was only like $4, but yeah, 500 Days of Summer. I'm excited to check it out. Oh, excuse me. Next, we got Caddyshack. This was 4 quarters at Best Buy for some bizarre reason. Ken from Mid Level Media, shout out to him. He had posted like, "Oh yeah, this is on sale at Best Buy for 99 cents." I was like, "Okay, I'll buy a Blu-ray for 99 cents." Um, and my mom, funnily enough, was like, "Oh, have you seen Caddyshack? You gotta watch Caddyshack. It's really funny." So it's funny how the universe works, but I don't know anything about this movie other than the fact that Chevy Chase is in it and it's about golf. And the other golf comedy that I love, which is Happy Gilmore, I love that movie. So maybe it'll be good. Next, we got, I'll show these all together and I'll show the other one later. The Divergent. So we got, it's not called The Divergent, it's called Divergent. But Divergent, and I bought also Insurgents. I got both of these for $4 factory sealed at Book Off. Um, I I really like the first Divergent. I watched it a lot when I was younger, and I read the book. Funnily enough, this is one of these movies that I read the book and watched the movie, and it's really good. Insurgent, I love this lenticular. I did not love this movie when I saw it. I thought it was insanely boring, and I was like, I'm never watching that again. But I probably will because of something else that I bought. But yeah, I was not passing these up. $4 factory seal with slips. Can't go wrong. Speaking of golf comedies, Happy Gilmore. This was another movie at Best Buy. This was like $4. I was like, absolutely yes. I love Happy Gilmore. It's one of my favorite comedies ever. This movie is honestly really fucking stupid, but it's so funny. I love it. Next up, shout out to AJ Reacts 2. This is one of 2 things he sent me. Do you really want to taste that? Peacemaker season one. I really liked this season of Peacemaker. I'd say show, but it's getting another season. Yeah, I really dug this. I thought it was great. I thought John Cena was fantastic as Peacemaker. I really liked all the cast pretty much. I liked Jennifer Holland. She was my second favorite character in the show. Um, I'm looking forward to a season two. I believe there's a captain in there. You got the Pirates of the Caribbean first three on Blu-ray with slipcovers. They did not have four or five, so I just ended up getting the original three. Um, they were each $4 a piece. I was like, I'm not passing that up. So you got Curse of the Black Pearl, which will be re-released this week in theaters. I will definitely be going to see Curse of the Black Pearl in the theater because I love this movie. This is a 5 out of 5 for me. One of my favorite movies ever. I love it. And I have not seen the other two. I've heard people tell me as of late Dead Man's Chest. English, please. Dead Man's Chest is the best one. I can neither confirm nor deny that. And at World's End, I think I saw as a kid. I remember the ending. I remember like that whole big epic fight on the boat. That I remember all that, but I have not watched the whole movie in its entirety. And now I need to get the other two. But now my stupid ass is gonna be like, oh, I'm not buying it unless it has a slip because I got these three with slips. And I'm not really trying to not have a repeat of The Purge where I had some with slips and some without. Uh, Next we got Pitch Perfect 2 with this really cool slipcover. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's like glitter. It's like a glitter type slipcover. I really like this slip. I have not seen this. Well, I saw this movie one time, like on a field trip. We were on the bus and everyone was asleep around me, and they were playing this movie on the TV on the bus, and I was like, "Well, all my friends are asleep. I guess I'll pay attention to this." And I didn't hate it. I love the first movie. That's a 5 out of 5 for me. So I'm interested to see how it holds up. But I remembered liking it enough. Speaking of 5 out of 5 movies, you're killing me, Smalls. The Sandlot, one of my favorite movies of all time. I absolutely love this movie. They restocked this at Best Buy with a slipcover, and I picked this movie up so fast it's not even funny. I love this movie so much. It is so just perfect. I love it. It's so good. It's so quotable. It's so charming. It's so heartwarming. It's so entertaining. I love The Sandlot. I'll answer those in a second. Duly noted. No, it didn't. Those Best Buy Blu-rays don't come with digitals. I think the only one that did was Sandlot. I'll answer your first question in a second. What's in the box? What's in the box? Seven. I bought this for my David Fincher review series that I'm eventually doing soon. I have not seen it yet. I need to get to it because I took a little break, but I need to get back on that. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go, go Ninja, go Ninja, go. We got the 4 film favorites of Ninja Turtles. I bought this because I will be doing a Ninja Turtles review series in this month, leading up to Mutant Mayhem in August. So you got the first Ninja Turtles, Secret of the Ooze, Turtles in Time, and TMNT. I really enjoy the first one. I really enjoy Secret of the Ooze. Yes, it's fucking stupid, but I really enjoy it. Turtles in Time is god awful. And TMNT feels like a band-aid. That's what that movie feels like. It feels like Man, Turtles 3 was really bad. Let's give them a proper Ninja Turtles 3 that's a proper sequel to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, but we just really don't do anything. It's like it's less than 90 minutes long, and when it like finally gets going, it ends. And it's like, okay. It's like the movie never really got going, and then when the cool things start happening, the movie ends. It's like, what? Okay. I guess it's not bad. Like I like it. It's a very cool spiritual sequel to two. It's just like it's very fine. You know, it's harmless. I mean, the animation is pretty cool, and the stuff with Leo and Raph is really good. But I don't know. I watched it and I was like, it's not bad, but I'm like, it could have been a lot more. Like you could have done a lot more with an animated Ninja Turtles movie, and hopefully that a lot more comes with Mutant Mayhem. It's not bad though. It's decent enough. The last of the regular Blu-rays is The Waterboy. Have not seen this movie. I don't know what this movie is about, other than the fact that Adam Sandler's in it, and I'm assuming it has to do with football because it has like football. It's like a football type poster. I don't know. I've never seen this movie. I don't know what it's about. I'm sure it's iconic, but it was only like $4 at Best Buy, and I was like, I'll buy The Waterboy for $4. That is it for the regular Blu-rays. So, okay, Mission Impossible and Oppenheimer is like a 10, easy. You know that you're asking me how excited I am for a Mission Impossible and Christopher Nolan movie. Barbie, this is the one I'm sure he was like, oh, how does he feel about this one? Um, I'd have to say like a 6 or a 7. Like it's weird with this movie. Like I feel like they're doing their best to like market it and get people involved. And I appreciate that, but it's just like I kind of don't care. Like I will see it. Obviously, I've got my tickets for the blowout party, which I'm looking forward to. But like I don't know. I'm not like I don't think Barbie's gonna be bad. It's just like it's one of those. I genuinely feel it's just gonna come and go. Oh, excuse me. I feel like it's just gonna come and go. I don't think it's gonna be, like I don't think it's gonna blow me away. Like the most it could do is surprise me, and I hope it does. I hope I walk out of it like, wow, that was really good. I just want it to be fun and entertaining. I think that's what I want every movie to be. So I don't know. I think I'm sitting at like a 6 or a 7 for Barbie, excitement wise. If it's not great, it's really no skin off my back. But if it's good, I'll say it's good. But I don't want it to be bad. I do think that it could be worth something. You know, I just hope that this movie is as good as other people want it to be, because I know people that are like holding their breath for this movie, and I'm like, okay, if you say so. Movies and trains, what's going on, bro? All right. I got a Criterion. I will be getting more during the sale once I get paid. But this Criterion I got a while back. Got following. Um, this was the only Christopher Nolan movie I did not own in my collection, and I the only one that I had not seen, so I had to get it. And I really like this movie. A lot of people were like, "Oh, it's Nolan's worst movie. Oh, it's his first movie, so it's really dated. Oh, it came out in the 90s. Oh, it's only 60 minutes, so it's not that good." Shut up. Like, shut up. This movie's really good. I like this movie a lot. The story is pretty solid. The acting is very good in it. And for a very low budget movie, I thought it was really good. You know, could it have been further developed? Yes. I think with a better runtime, it could actually be a masterpiece, to be honest. I think the biggest struggle with this movie is that they try to surprise you a lot. They try to throw like, oh, aha, you didn't see that coming, and aha, you didn't see that coming. It's like, dude, you only got 60 minutes. Why are you throwing in so many twists? But I really liked Following. I thought it was really good, and I wouldn't mind watching it again. It was better than Dunkirk. I'll tell you that right now. Oh, let me put the water boy in that pile. No, damn it. Okay, Alex, what's going on, bro? Nice. All right, 4Ks. First, we got Divergent series Allegiant. This is what I was talking about with Divergent and Insurgent. Um, I bought this because truthfully, this has been sitting there for like a whole year at Buck Off. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I remember when me and AJ first went last year for my birthday, and this was sitting there. I guess nobody wanted Allegiant. I did, kinda. Allegiant. I have not seen this movie. I've heard nothing but bad, bad, bad things. Oh, well, I don't know. This person right here begs to differ. I don't know. Should we be listening to Joel Amos of the Movie Mensch? I don't know. Maybe it is the best of the Divergent. I don't know. I know it's not. We'll see. But yeah, Divergent series Allegiant. Whoa. Hello. Are we good? Is the stream good? It's just like totally blacked out for a second. Yes, no. Somebody let me know. It looks okay now. That was weird. I don't know why StreamYard does that. It'll like, if the internet has like I don't know what the word is, but when it like bugs out for a second, the whole fucking thing will like shut down. All right, it looks okay. Uh, Avatar, Avatar on 4K. The amount of work. So now that I'm on a stream, let me tell you guys what I had to do to get this 4K. So I had to. I could not get this day one because I only had money for the second one, and that's a whole nother story in and of itself. But point is, I didn't have enough to get one and two, and my I don't think it was in Target stores. Period. And I didn't have time to run to Best Buy to get this, so I had waited until that Friday, and so I went to the Best Buy near my house because it said they had it right, and I go in, it's not on the shelf. Now there should be a standee for Avatar. Like when Way of Water came out, it should be a standee that has, oh, excuse me, that it has the Blu-ray, the Steelbook, and the 4K, like the regular slip, and this in it too. That was not there. They had like Way of Water like dumped in like the random 4K pile, like standee. I was like, that's bizarre, but okay. So it wasn't on. This was not on the shelf. Period. And I was like, I asked them, like it said in stock. Like it didn't say few in stock. It said in stock with the green check mark. So I was like, okay, they gotta have it. So I went up to the guy and I asked him, oh, can you guys see if you guys had this in the back? And of course, they want to treat me like I'm stupid. Oh, did you check on the shelf? I'm like, yes, I checked on the fucking shelf. That's why I'm asking you. So he goes, okay, mind you, I showed him this image, the white image, and he looked it up on his device too. So he knew what it looked like. He fucking comes back to me and gives me this, the Way of Water. Only it wasn't This cover, it's the other cover that you guys probably have seen. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, bro, are you just how stupid can you be, bro? And AJ was on the phone with me too. And I'm telling him this. He's like, bro, there's no way that's happening to you right now. This cover is white. This cover is blue. How do you mistake this for this, bro? I'm like, bro, that's the second movie. That's not the first one. And he goes, oh, my bad. And he runs back into the back. And then they come back and they're like, oh, we don't have it. I'm like, how don't you have it when it says you have it on the website? And they're like, oh, it must be an error. And they do that shit all the time, bro. But I guarantee you, if I fucking ordered it for pickup, they would have found that shit. So then I had to take a 20-minute bus ride to another Best Buy just to get this. Dedication. Avatar. I love this movie. This 4K is absolutely outstanding. I love this slipcover. This is probably my favorite physical release of the year so far. I love this slipcover. It's incredible. And then we have The Way of Water, the Walmart exclusive, because the other release is fucking garbage. Right off the bat, probably the best 4K ever made, period. There's a reason why this took like 6 or 7 months to come out. This looks incredible on 4K. It really does. I was not crazy about this movie when I first saw it. I was like, I like it. I don't love it. I enjoyed my time with it. When I rewatched this movie, like I forgot when I rewatched it, my score went down drastically. I was like, this movie has a really bad script. The visuals are incredible. Yes, they are. An idiot will tell you that the visuals are incredible. But beyond that, the script of this movie is really bad. There are writing decisions. I don't know why they were made. The pacing is really all over the place. And a lot of it just feels like the first movie all over again, only more boring. It's this rewatch was rough, bro. Like, when this movie ended on the second watch, I was like, I'm probably not watching that movie again until the third movie comes out. Legitimately, I don't know. I was like, that was really disappointing. But hey, at least it's beautiful to look at. Next, we got Belly on 4K. I know nothing about this movie. I only know that DMX is in it. I got this because it was like $13 at my Target, and it was like fairly new when it came out. I was like, okay, I'll pick that up. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking it out. I wish that the Blu-ray, the 4K case was blue, so it can match this. Um, but yeah, Belly. Hey yo, I sound nothing like Freddie Mercury, but I tried. Bohemian Rhapsody on 4K. Thank you, Best Buy, so much for re-releasing this with a slipcover, and making it $12. I really appreciate that. Um, I love this movie. Oh, but it's a clean music video for 2.5 hours. Okay, who cares? Sometimes that's just what I need in my life. I don't care. I love this movie. I think it's amazing. The Live Aid concert is just fucking phenomenal. I love it. I love it. Next, we got Creep Show, the Screen Factory. This just came out. I bought this because I've always kind of been interested in Creep Show. I like horror anthologies. I really like Goosebumps a lot, and I like, oh my god, Trick or Treat. I love Trick or Treat actually. So when I heard that this movie was getting a 4K and that's kind of what it's like, I was like, oh, okay. And for once, thank everything holy, unlike the next Scream Factory we're going to talk about, this actually has alternate artwork. Wow, Scream Factory doing what they're memorable for, or what they used to be memorable for. And I love this alternate artwork. I wish this was the slipcover, but you know what? I shouldn't be bitching because we got alternate artwork for once in a blue moon. Um, yeah, I'm excited to check this out, and it's directed by George A. Romero, who did Night of the Living Dead, which I like. Something I did not like: Dead Silence. Um, I picked this up because James Wan directed it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is a popular movie, kind of. I'll pick this up." And there was like nothing else to buy, truthfully. This movie fucking sucks. This movie's like basically the whole movie's like, oh, the doll's creepy, right? The puppet's creepy. It's creepy. It's creepy. It's creepy, right? It's creepy. That's all the movie is for an hour and a half. And then the movie's just like really boring. Um the twists were okay. Like the last twist I was like, okay, I guess. But it kind of was like a case of I don't care anymore. You took way too long to get there. The kills were very disappointing. I was very underwhelmed by this movie. Something that I was not underwhelmed by, and I actually really like Dungeons and Dragons: Honor Among Thieves. I was late to this. I saw this like 2 weeks after it had come out. They were still showing it at my theater in a premium format, and I was like, okay, I'll go check this out. Um, I really dug this. I thought it was really funny. I thought everybody brought it. I thought it was just like a lot of fun. This was a better Guardians of the Galaxy movie. This was a better Guardians of the Galaxy movie than fucking Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I really dug this movie, and if it got a sequel, I wouldn't be mad about that. And for once, Michelle Rodriguez gave a actual good performance in a movie. Wow, what a concept! Yo, the CGI was booty, bro. Hence why you should never use CGI in a horror movie. It's fitting that AJ is in here because he loves this movie. Live, Die, Repeat, Edge of Tomorrow, or like that's like one of the 8,000 titles this movie has. Um, Edge of Tomorrow. I bought this because it was like $10 at Best Buy, and I was like, I'm not gonna pass that 4K up, especially since it's pretty recent. Um, AJ really wanted me to watch this movie last year, so I did. It was okay. I love the concept. I think Tom Cruise and Emily Blunt are really good in it, but some of the CGI is really bad, like really bad, and I don't know. It kind of just ended very underwhelmingly. I was like, okay, but I thought it's not bad. I just expected more because I've heard for the past like how old is that movie? Like 9 years? Like, bro, Edge of Tomorrow is fucking fire. You gotta watch Edge of Tomorrow. Oh my god, Edge of Tomorrow deserves a sequel. Man, this movie was so raw. And I was just watching, I was like, I mean, it's cool. You know, I don't know. I was like, it's fine. I would give it a watch again, but I was just like, geez, that's the movie I want to hype up. I was like, okay. Mommy's with the maggots now. Evil Dead Rise. I fucking loved this movie when I saw it in the theater. I loved this movie. I thought it was fucking insane. I thought the main actress, what's her name? Lily Sullivan, I think her name was, awesome as the main Deadite. I thought the kills were great. I thought the kids were very good. And I thought the movie took some risks, which I was very happy about. And I'm just glad that a Evil Dead movie in 2023 was a true banger. You know, um, I hope this team gives us more because the potential is there for more. Next up, we got the Great Gatsby on 4K. This was another one that was like $10. I know nothing about this movie. I know it's based off a book, and I know Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire are in it, and I know it's directed by Baz Luhrmann, who directed Elvis, and I really liked Elvis, so I was like, why not? It's $10. I'll give it a shot. I'll watch this eventually. Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom. This was $7 at Book Off with a slip, and I was like, yeah, because I don't own this on 4K. I own it on Blu-ray, and I have wanted this on 4K because I absolutely love the way this movie looks. So the universe heard me and decided to bless me. And last year when I was watching these again in preparation for Dominion, I came to the realization I don't hate Fallen Kingdom. I think it's okay. It's not terrible. There are things about it that don't work, but there's a good bit that I like from this movie, and it's not my least favorite by a long shot. Next, we got Overlord. This was another movie I wanted to upgrade. This was $10 at Book Off with a slip, and I love this poster. It's one of my favorite posters. Um, I remembered really liking this movie when I first saw it. I haven't watched it since I first saw it, but I'm ready to give it a watch again. Oh, damn it. The Prestige, Christopher Nolan's magician extravaganza. Um, when I first saw this movie last year for the first time, I thought it was good, but I thought the twist was like insanely predictable. I still do. But upon rewatch, I loved this movie. I thought it was fantastic. You know, when you really look deep into this movie is really fucked up. And I loved it. The acting here is outstanding. Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale give performances out of this realm in this movie. And it's crazy that Christopher Nolan made a movie with Wolverine and Batman in it. Unbelievable. Great movie. Go, go, Power Rangers! Oh, yes. Oh, oh, yes. Power Rangers on 4K with a slip. You gotta love it. I found this at Book Off, and I was like, you know what? I need to go pick this up because I need this movie on 4K. Um, I've talked about this movie numerous times. I love Power Rangers. I love this movie. I think it's so awesome, and it's a damn shame we never got a sequel to this. Your Hogwarts Legacy is crazy. If I remember correctly, it was for your guys' anniversary, not AJ's anniversary, right? If I'm not mistaken, it was AJ and Stacy's anniversary, not just AJ's anniversary. Yeah, I went there. I went there. Have fun with that. Something I did not have fun with. Shazam! Fury of the Gods. This movie fucking sucked. Um, I was very disappointed with this movie. I thought it was boring. I thought everything was shown in the trailers, including the final surprise that was supposed to be a surprise. Um, yeah, this sucked very much. The CGI was good. I thought the acting was good, but yeah, it's just a movie that did fucking nothing for me. And This was one of two DC movies this year that came out that I was like, nah, bro, I'm ready for this universe to be dead. And the other one was The Flash. This was not good to me. Very disappointing. Something that was not disappointing that I loved, the Super Mario Brothers movie. This movie was a blast. I loved this movie. This slipcover is awesome. That steelbook is fucking awful. It can die off a cliff. I love this movie. It's great. The 4K for this movie is absolutely immaculate. I love it. And I'm just glad that a Super Mario movie was actually good, you know? Yeah, I really dug it a lot. We're kind of almost done, kind of not. Next, we got The Town. This is directed by Ben Affleck. I saw this for the first time last year and I dug it. I thought it was really good. It was a little slow in the beginning, but it picks up and it gets a lot better. The third act is amazing. Yeah, it's a pretty good movie. I don't know if he's in here. I doubt it, but shout out to Dilated. Watchmen, the ultimate cut, the complete story. Um, this was $10 at Best Buy, and I was like, "Fuck, man, I gotta buy this movie again." After I already bought it on Blu-ray. Yes. Um, Truthfully, I bought it on 4K because it's directed by Zack Snyder, and pretty much all of Zack Snyder's movies that I've seen on 4K look amazing on 4K. So I was like, this is probably going to be no exception. I still have not seen Watchmen yet. I need to change that. I probably will be. Uh, that's what's up. Uh, I will be in December when I do a Zack Snyder review series for Rebel Moon. So this will definitely be something that I am watching in December. Steelbooks. And then we're getting the fuck out of here. Steelbooks. Let me move these a little closer. Oh no, don't fall, damn it. Okay. All right. Steelbooks. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantum Mania. When I first saw, first of all, the Steelbook is great. I love this Steelbook. When I first saw this movie in February, I was like, it was fine. I enjoyed my time with it. When I rewatched this movie, I was like, that was not good. This movie, if any movie defined the term, it's just there, it's this movie. You know, I enjoyed the acting. I thought it was fine outside of Catherine Newton, who I thought was fucking terrible. I love Kang, but the movie is like just really boring. And the green screen in this movie is rather awful. Actually, a lot awful, very much so. It's terrible. It's actually even worse than I remembered it being. It's fucking bad, like really bad. I'm like, dude, I don't know. I don't know, man. Next, we got Crank. I wanted to buy this because this steelbook is fire. And just to add fuel to the fire, Ken, if you can, you're not watching, but it says first pressing. The mid-level media, he every time I get a Lionsgate steelbook, I will be checking to see if it says first pressing on it. But yeah, Crank. I've never seen it, but I've heard it's like really silly and over the top, which I'm excited to see. Creed 3. This movie was fantastic. I absolutely loved this movie in theaters. We are now 3 for 3 with the Creed movies. Michael B. Jordan directed the shit out of this movie. and I cannot wait to see what he does next. I'm very happy with the way Creed 3 turned out, and I'm excited for more. This was the other thing that AJ sent to me. I'm absolutely in love with it. The Django Unchained Steelbook. I love this Steelbook. I absolutely love this Steelbook. It's got no inside artwork, but I don't care. I love this Steelbook. And this movie is fucking incredible. Give me a 4K for this right now, please. It's owned by Anchor Bay, so that means it's Lionsgate. Give me a Lionsgate Steelbook for Django Unchained. Give it to me now. The Italian Job. I saw this for the first time a couple of weeks ago. I really dug it. I think heist movies are becoming my thing. Because I love Ocean's 11. That's one of my favorite movies of all time. And this movie was just very fun. This was a very fun heist movie. The cast was fantastic. There's a stunt in this movie that I think is practical. They take, you know what? I'm not going to spoil the stunt because it's probably the best part of the movie legitimately. Let's just say a vehicle goes from above ground to underground, and the way they did it, I said, holy fuck, it looked awesome. This movie was great. I thought it was a great time, and I actually am anticipating watching it again. I really dug it. You ready, John? Yeah. John Wick Chapter 4. This movie. What needs to be said about this movie that has not been said? And yes, it says first pressing. This is my favorite movie of the year so far. I absolutely love this movie. This movie is absolutely outstanding. One of my favorite action movies of all time. I will bestow that honor on it. My favorite of the John Wick movies. And I'm so happy that we got this movie and it ended up being the way it was. Caveman, what's going on? Next we got bum 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 bum. Oh yeah. The Mission Impossible, the first two of 6 Mission Impossible steelbooks being released. Um 1 and 2 came out this week, and then 3 and Ghost Protocol come out later this week. So we've got the first one, and all 6, I'm presuming, are going to come with IMF stickers. That's pretty cool. So this is the inside, and that's the first one. I love these steelbooks. Cannot wait until I have all 6. Then we have the steelbook for Mission Impossible 2, my least favorite Mission Impossible movie. I think this movie is absolute cheeks. But these steelbooks are fucking raw. I love them. I like the first Mission Impossible. I don't love it. These are the 2 weakest Mission Impossible movies for me. We the My favorites are coming in the weeks. So like 3 and 4 I really like, and then 5 and 6 are the ones that are actually my favorites. But I'm pumped for Dead Reckoning, and I can't, like I said, I cannot wait to have all 6 of these steelbooks because I love that they match and they look really, really good in person. Like, look at how they shine. I love it. I love it. We got Scream. Scream. Not Scream 5. Scream. This is Scream 5. Hollywood, please stop doing that. It's fucking annoying. Now I have 2 steelbooks on my shelf that say Scream, but they're totally different movies. Scream 5. I remember when I saw this movie, I was catastrophically disappointed with this movie. I was like, that was fucking whack. Um, I've since watched it, I think 3 or 4 times, and I've liked it more progressively. And then Scream 6 made me appreciate this movie a little bit more. But I think this movie's okay. Um, there's just things they do that I don't like. I really like the characters. I like the third act a lot. Um, I don't know. It's okay. I don't I don't hate this movie. I just it could have been a lot more. It could have been what Scream 6 was to me, which was like off the rails insane like madness. And the last steelbook and the last piece of physical media that I got, Wayne's World, Wayne's World. Um is this 4K? It is 4K. This is the 4K steelbook of Wayne's World. I've never seen this movie. Um but this steelbook was like $17, and I was like, it's a pretty neat steelbook for $17 and it's 4K. Why not? Let's hit the chat before we head out. Yes, please do so. Yes, it did. Thank everything holy. Excellent. But yeah, that is all the physical media that I got. Man, that felt like a lot. Like a lot. But to be fair, that is from May and June. So I didn't get all of that in 1 month, but there have been times where I have gotten that much from 1 month. July, I think the only thing that I can think of that I'm excited for is Scream 6. Um, and then the other Mission Impossible steelbooks, obviously. But Scream 6 is the main thing that I'm like, bro, I fucking need that shit right now. Um, that will be a day zero. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. In terms of my Instagram, like I said, Tuesday you guys will have a review for Captain America: The Winter Soldier, because it's the 4th of July. So I was like, why not? And I'm also going to be finishing my MCU reviews. And then Secret Invasion episode 3 will be reviewed on Wednesday, and then Friday will be Age of Ultron. And then also on Nerd Talk, we will be doing a watch along for Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, which I'm very excited about, leading up to Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, which comes out next Monday. I can't, well, for me, next Monday, I'm going to a early screening, which I'm so excited for. Um, and we'll also be talking about Secret Invasion Episode 3 on that video, so look out for that. Also, we did a watch along for Captain America Civil War on Wednesday. Go check that out. We talked about Secret Invasion Episode 2. Also, on my Instagram, I reviewed all 4 or all 5 Indiana Jones movies. And I talked about Secret Invasion Episode 2. Go check that out. I know nobody cares about Secret Invasion, but the content is there. Go check it out if you want to hear me ramble about Secret Invasion. You know, the month of June was awesome. You know, it really was. It started out better than it ended in terms of movies, but it was a great month nonetheless. And I'm excited for what July is going to be, because we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff, and then we're doing the Ninja Turtles review series, which I'm super excited for. But yeah, thank you to everyone who was here, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Everyone have a great night.